Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Victoria 2. I'm your host, Galvin. Let's start her up. So, where we last left off, justify war, liberate a country. We're going to be liberating Padania from Italy. And hopefully we don't get caught too early. Yeah, it's only 70 days. We could get a free CB here, that'd be amazing. That would just be awesome. It's so much better with jingoism. Oh man. Decline. Well, it's already half off. Oh man. This is gonna be so cheap. Oh man, is it gonna be free? Liberate a country. We have the casus belli. Who'll join us? Germany's maybe. Liberation. Padania. Liberate the entire country, Padania. We get 2 prestige for it. Very good. Yeah, sure, let's give Germany the old call to arms. Very good. I'm surprised Austria is going as far as it is. It's only for one province, isn't it? Yeah, just literally that one province. Well, we might as well head down there and stop whatever rebels are getting in our way. Republican, yeah, we will want to prevent that from happening. We need to ensure that we control the capital. There. Alright, so now, however, we're also going to need to ensure that we control as much of Padania as possible, which, since a vast quantity of it is currently occupied by the Austrians, it's going to complicate things a little bit. Send some to our neighbors. I'm going to allow the rebels to do their work in some regions, also known as the ones that aren't currently occupied by Austria, because there is actually a possible problem. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of dead rebels. That's Padania as well. Okay, we may not be, depending on how long this Austrian war lasts, which really could be a long time. I don't know how much of it we're going to control. And if we don't control a certain percentage, it could tick against us. Yeah, 75% must be fulfilled. Which we're getting little bits and pieces of around here. We'll probably get most of the southern boot. I mean, eventually there's just going to be a ticking timer on that. The Well, you added, sure as hell added in a lot. You sure as hell added in a lot. Piemonte. I believe we control Piemonte, so, or at least most of it. So I guess that ain't gonna happen, huh? Alright. Yeah, this is bad for them, to say the least. I'm fairly certain that this Austrian war isn't going to last, though. There's just no way it can. Well, whatever. No, I know I said I'd pass landed stuff for voting, but I might as well get some good standards and, you know, finish off the pollution tree. I'm totally not delaying anything. Get quantum computers and get back to work. Alright. Well, a vast portion of Italy has already been occupied. Yeah. So, at least we have enough of it. I believe it's 25% that it can't tick against us. It's considered a contested goal. That's the good news. Yeah, I really wish that we would stop helping Austria suppress the rebels in their territory. I mean, I'm just sticking to my own occupation region. Sooner or later... Uh-oh, what? What's going on? This white piece. Alright, apparently I couldn't buy into that crisis. Or whatever. There's usually a button there. I think I have to buy in before the support is... I don't know, like I said, I just can't while I'm at war. Anyway. So, that's that. Nice boats there, Italy. Nice boats. Yeah. We should probably clean this stuff up. Somebody's gotta. Propose peace. They would not accept this offer, yeah. So the AI is kind of hard coded to avoid that. It's going to have to time out the war there. Because as time passes, the AI becomes more willing to accept pieces on, you know, either side. Eventually Austria will actually be willing to accept, you know, a peace for not everything. Fulfilled 50%. So yeah, that's not ticking for them. You can't make that tick. And yeah, so they'll probably get a couple things there. The policy stands. I don't know what the policy is. Something racist, though. So we make sure it stands. We might be losing war score from the battles. Apparently. Nah. Alright. Well, now the majority of their country is completely occupied. And by majority, I mean all but 3 provinces. Oh dear. Like I said, Austria will eventually be willing to accept peace. Eventually. And Germany has a huge stake in this because they're... Oh no, they're... Yeah, now that Italy has been pushed down to absolutely nothing, they're the next great power. We have smashed Italy into the ground. I'm okay with this. There we go. Let's get advanced data centers. Yeah, whatever. White piece. Nope. Nope. Oh damn. Some days the rebels, man. Oh hey. Look who accepted peace. I'm not certain what the terms were. Looks like they got Southern Tyrol entirely. So good for Austria. Now, we just need to take out the rebels and push south here. We need to try and get as much of Padania as possible and start getting that war score ticking. Pop, 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 pop. Alright, so we got everything now. I guess the only thing to do is voting. Also, between episodes, I swapped over my things to encourage capitalists. I figured it would be significantly better that way. Eventually there should be an event that should change me into a democracy of some sort. Oh hey, wow, Padania is liberated there. Oh good. Malta acquires Sicily. This, if we can afford that, sure. Although I have a strange feeling that Padania is still 100 even with that liberated. Yeah, no. Sorry, Germany. Ain't happening. Ouch. That's a lot of Republican Guard. Yeah, my armies are good, but they're a bit slow at occupying stuff. Which I understand. It's mostly just the composition. Not much that can really be done about it. You have to sacrifice something somewhere. I mean, we often see just how good. Alright, 71. We almost have the war goal fulfilled. Yeah, we have it now. Slaughter them. Alright, I think we have the war goal fulfilled 100% now. Just about. Alright, yeah, 100%. So, Italy, Padania acquires all states with core provinces. Yes, I accept that. There, Padania and Italy are now separated. That ensures Germany a place as a great power. And everybody's happy. Yay! And let's just slowly pull back. Nice and easy now. Hungary is now allied with Russia. Lovely. That's totally just what I wanted to see. Totally. Yeah, Iran's someone else. Japan has really gone to town over here and sphering things. I think I'm going to have to engage in some kind of sphere war for Turkey. Since they border me, it shouldn't be too hard for me to gather. Nation is on another continent, really? Well, that's annoying, but okay. Another continent penalty. We're still only dictatorship, apparently. Huh. Well, alright. Let's use it to pass voting laws. Because there's totally supposed to be an event right here that's supposed to change our government type. Eventually. I think I might have to change from the upper house as well, which could be useful. Eventually it'll be universal voting and based on population. If it stays a fascist dictatorship, I'm fine with this. I'm in on this crisis. Likely I'm going to support Japan because I enjoy Iran. I'm okay with Iran. And I have some okay relations with Japan. The USA, not quite as much, I'm afraid. Anarcho-liberals. Well, that was to be expected. There's no way Italy's going to be stable after what we did to it. Like I said, I'm going to see what I'm offered. Yugoslavia has not decided to support. And I see. Okay. Increase opinion. Yeah, we're now friendly in Turkey. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Okay, we'll figure that out eventually. At least we're friendly with Turkey. For now. Their democracy was elected in the fascist party. Jacobin rebels, huzzah! We're just going to continue. This apparently, I'm not certain as to why the event hasn't fired. I think it's because I have to change the upper house law too. Which is fine, I don't mind. Yeah. Otherwise, I think it might be glitched. This mod is pretty buggy. As we know with tank factories. Very good. So, we'll have to see. We will have to see. Or, because giving it to rebels would be silly. There's no movements, no rebels. I guess it's okay. And me and Germany are very good friends. We're also allied with Great Britain, who is no longer a great power, apparently. Really? Yeah, they have no industry. Whereas everyone else is around 2,000 industry. For, you know, the moderate levels of great powers. And the greater great powers have that much industry. And then there's just China, who stomps everyone's face in. Yeah. China. Ooh, long live Yugoslavia. So, I'm meaning sooner or later, I guess, Russia will have to be the person we fight. Yeah, I'm going to start investing in Padania. Really? Population minus 200%. Really? Jeez. What's France's population? 29 million, I see. So I guess that's why they have the capacity to invest in them and I don't. Huh. Kind of silly. Okay. I should invest in them, I guess. I forget, how do I invest again? Ah, yeah, right. Foreign investment. Neighbors. Austria is apparently the only one that I can invest in. Also, is Italy back to being a great power? What? I swear I saw that. In the production screen, right? Okay. I wasn't crazy. It just hadn't updated, apparently. Let's try improving relations. Ooh, additional production output. Additional supply limits could be very useful, actually, if I can get that up. And the reason for this is, so hopefully I can, you know, stand in mountains. That would be the eventual hope. Good. Infrastructure is expanded level 3 here. I mean, already, like, you know, in Bor we have a supply limit of 45, which is astounding. Ooh, Bucharest is core. How's our cores looking? We're getting core almost everywhere. Wow, we almost have entirely cored Albania. Still haven't cored that province in Istria, but no one cares. Apparently we have some... Alright, I think blue just means truce. Probably. They're in our sphere here. Yep. We were banned, as expected. That happens. Alright, so we now have universal voting rights. I think once I change over to based on population, we'll have a proper democracy. People are not entirely worried about anything, really. They only have issues. That's fine. We only have 11 years left. Ugh. And I'm gonna have to... Oh god, we've got 2 guys here. Oops. We've got to get a war on Hungary here. Greece won't be able to be called in, so there's that. It's France and Padania. Yeah, we can't seem to get any influence at all. Wow, 0.4 from what we've invested so far. Yeah, they're just too populous compared to us, I guess. Oh well. Like I said, I think we're going to have to be fighting the Russians here. Anyway, that's enough for this episode, so thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely host, Galvin, signing off.